Hello, my name's Hannah and I'm one of the school nurses at Connect for Health, your school nursing service. Welcome to this workshop on general wellbeing and lifestyles. So today's lesson objectives are to understand how to maintain a healthy, balanced lifestyle, know how to support your own emotional health and wellbeing, and know where to go for support and advice. The first topic we will explore is puberty. What is puberty and what are hormones? Puberty is when a person's body starts to change physically and mentally from that of a child to an adult. In many ways, it's an incredible part of being human and growing up. Changes in our bodies at puberty are preparing us for reproduction, whether we choose to have children in the future or not. These changes are mainly due to hormones. Hormones cause a lot of the changes people experience during puberty. Sex hormones are released and begin to cause physical changes. Sex hormones are chemicals in our bodies which produce male and female characteristics during puberty. The male hormone, testosterone, is produced in the testes, which means it's usually boys or people with penises and testicles who produce more testosterone. The female hormone, estrogen, is produced in the ovaries, which means it is usually girls or people with vaginas and vulvas who produce more estrogen. Most people have at least a little bit of both hormones because there are various other places in the body that these hormones are produced in smaller amounts. When will puberty happen? Your body will start when it's ready. There's no normal when it comes to puberty, and everyone experiences it differently. Some people might start experiencing signs of puberty at a young age, and some may start a bit later. Some could feel like it stops and starts with gaps in between. It is said that your body can start to get ready up to 18 months before any physical changes are seen. It can be genetic, so ask your parents or grandparents when they started puberty to give you an idea of when you could start. Between the ages of 8 and 18, most people will go through a stage of development. During this time, you may experience a number of physical and emotional changes, though exactly what these are and when these happen will vary from person to person. No age is better than any other one. When you start makes no difference to how you develop, and it's a normal part of everyone's development. Seeking advice and support. Think about who the trusted people in your life are and who you feel comfortable talking to. This might be your parents, carers, siblings, or other family members, or it could be someone in school like your teachers, a nurse, doctor, and anyone else you feel able to speak to. Accessing sanitary products at school. Students may get free sanitary products in school, so ask your teachers for more information. These are sometimes readily available in the toilets. Useful websites for puberty. There are several useful websites, including NHS Stages of Puberty, Childline Top Facts About Puberty, and Health for Teens Puberty. The next topic we're going to discuss is healthy lifestyles. 5 a day. What does this mean? 5 a day means eating at least 5 portions of fruit and vegetables each day. A portion of fruit or vegetables is approximately 80 grams. As a rough guide for children, 1 portion of fruit and veg is the amount they can fit in the palm of their hand. Why eat more fruit and veg? Fruit and vegetables are a great source of vitamins, minerals and fibre, and are an important part of a healthy, balanced diet. Fruit and veg are low in calories, so help us to maintain a healthy weight, contain vitamins and minerals that help our body repair, grow and fight infections. They reduce the risk of disease and improve blood pressure. Here are some examples of the different food groups, the number of portions required per day, portion size and some tips. The Eat Well guide gives an overview of the various food groups and an approximation of how much of this you should achieve to eat. You do not need to achieve this with every single meal, but trying to get a balance over the day is really important. Choosing a variety of different foods from different food groups ensures you get a wide range of nutrients into your diet. So let's have a look at carbohydrates. These are starchy foods and should make up just over a third of the food. Choosing high fibre whole grain varieties, including whole wheat pasta and brown rice, are better for us. Starchy foods are a good source of energy and the main source of a range of nutrients in our diet. Dairy includes foods like milk, cheese and yogurt, which are good sources of protein and some vitamins. They're also high in calcium, which keep our bones healthy. Try to go for lower fat or lower sugar products where possible, like 1% fat milk or reduced fat cheese. Protein helps your body repair and grow. Pulses, including beans, peas and lentils, are good alternatives to meat because they're lower in fat and high in fibre and protein. In terms of meat, try to choose lean cuts of meat and mince and eat less red and processed meat like bacon, ham and sausages. Aim for at least 2 portions of fish every week, one of which should be oily, such as salmon or mackerel. Oils and spreads. Unsaturated fats are healthier fats and include vegetable rapeseed, olive oil and sunflower oils. Remember, all types of fat are high in energy, so these should be eaten sparingly. Foods that are high in fat, salt and sugar, including chocolate cakes, biscuits, sugary soft drinks or ice cream, are not required in our diet, so we should try to eat these as less often and in smaller amounts. The recommended daily sugar intake is shown on the slide in front of you. For 4 to 6-year-olds, it's 5 cubes, 19 grams per day. For 7 to 10-year-olds, it's 6 cubes, so approximately 24 grams. And 11 years and above, it's 7 cubes, 30 grams. Do you know how much sugar is in the food and drinks you might choose? Guess how much sugar is in the following foods and drinks. The importance of breakfast. It's very important to eat breakfast in the morning to give you enough energy for your day at school. We understand that sometimes you may not feel hungry or you may be in a rush, so if you can't eat breakfast in the morning, it's important to have a healthy snack when you get to school. Do you sometimes feel hungry at home? Some children and young people worry there's not enough food at home. This could mean there is not enough food for 3 meals a day or they go to bed hungry. If you think this applies to you or a friend, there are many people that can support you. Why do people drink energy drinks? Energy drinks contain large quantities of sugar and caffeine that boost your energy and temporarily increase attention and concentration. They can also enhance your performance. You may choose to drink energy drinks because of peer pressure or their appealing advertisement and branding. Caffeine intake. There is currently not an agreed recommended daily intake of caffeine in the UK. However, it is recommended that under 18s should consume no more than 45 to 100 milligrams per day. The effects of consuming energy drinks. The effects of this may be short-term or long-term. Drinking energy drinks regularly over a long period of time increases your risk of experiencing these effects. They can increase your blood pressure, cause sleep disturbances, headaches and stomach aches, create mood swings, increase your risks of diabetes. They're also addictive and can cause tooth decay and obesity. Drugs and alcohol. Lots of young people can be tempted to try alcohol, smoking, vaping, or substances. Misusing substances such as vaping can have long-term effects on your health, such as cardiovascular disease, cancer, heart attacks, and stroke. If you require support for this, please scan the QR code to get in touch with our Young People's Drug and Alcohol Service. Vaping is illegal under the age of 18. Nicotine-free vapes can be purchased at 16. These are 0% vapes. Vapes which are over 600 puffs or over 2% are illegal in the UK. THC vapes are illegal in the UK. Alcohol is a depressant drug and has many side effects. It also lowers your inhibitions, making it difficult to make sensible decisions. Listed on the slides are some of these side effects caused by alcohol. The next topic we're going to look at is emotional health. Emotions are what we feel. Some emotions feel positive and some feel difficult, but all emotions are valid and our body's natural way of responding to different situations. Anxiety. Everyone experiences stress and anxiety in some situations, and this is a natural emotion. However, stress and anxiety can become an issue when it begins to impact on everyday situations and the feeling is prolonged. So who can help? On the screen are a list of resources and services that can help you with anxiety. There are things that can be done to reduce anxious feelings. The first step is to speak to someone you trust about how you're feeling. This might be a teacher, parent, the school nurses, or a relative. Talking to someone will reduce the pressure of anxiety and stress. It also helps you to realise you are not alone in the way you are feeling. You may want to book an appointment with your doctor if you are really worried. The next topic we're going to look at is sleep. What can you do to help you sleep better? Bedtime routine is really important. Try to do the same thing each time every night. For example, turn off all screens and dim the lights an hour or so before bedtime. White light from screens can reduce melatonin levels, making it harder to fall asleep. Melatonin usually increases at night when there is less light to make you feel drowsy and make it easier to fall asleep. Have a shower or bath, put on your pajamas and brush your teeth. Doing these things in the same order at the same time every evening before you go to bed will help your body and brain to prepare for sleep. Do a relaxing activity before bed to lower your breathing and heart rate, helping you to stay calm before you go to sleep. Write down anything on your mind so that you can forget about it until the next morning. If you go to bed with things on your mind, it can make it harder to fall asleep. We're now going to look at healthy friendships and what makes a good friend. What is a healthy relationship? All relationships are different, but there are some qualities that should be present in all healthy relationships. For example, communication. You should all be able to talk about how you're feeling and listen to one another. Respect. You should respect others and they should respect you. Trust. Trusting each other is really important, so you know you can rely on one another. Equality. What you need and want is just as important as what others need and want, so everyone needs to be equally valued. Best interests. You act in a way that is in the best interest for all people in the relationship. These qualities are important in all relationships, not just romantic ones. Signs of an unhealthy relationship. When relationships become unhealthy, they can make you feel worried, scared, anxious, and sometimes angry. Some common features of an unhealthy relationship are jealousy, when someone doesn't like you spending time with others. Control, maybe when someone tried to control who you speak to and what you do. Pressure, when someone tries to make you do things you don't want to. And threatening, when someone threatens to do something bad if you don't go along with what they want. Discrimination. Discrimination is when someone is prevented from doing something or made to feel inferior because of their race, ethnicity, the colour of their skin, or because of their religion, gender, sexuality, weight, or disability. Gender. Your gender identity is how you describe your gender. For example, you might say you're a woman, a man, non-binary, transgender, gender fluid, or something different. Your identity is your decision, and it's also about how you want others to refer to you. For example, you might want people to refer to you as she, him, they, or something else. Sexuality is the way you describe sexual, emotional, and physical feelings or attractions you have towards another person. You may be attracted to people of the same gender or different genders, or you might not experience sexual attraction at all. These are all things which make up your sexuality. Young carers. A young carer is a young person who lives with someone who has an illness, disability, mental health, or substance misuse problem. They may also take on practical and emotional caring responsibilities that would normally be expected of an adult. Caring can involve lots of physical care, such as personal care, giving medication, helping someone get up, get dressed, or get around, or it could mean providing emotional support, such as listening to them if they're upset or looking out for them. In addition, many young carers are responsible for looking after younger brothers and sisters and all or most of household chores. All young carers have the right to access a Young Carers Assessment, which can be accessed by Caring Together Warwickshire on the link below. If you feel you would like further support, you can contact Warwickshire Young Carers or the School Nursing Service via our text messaging service or website. Young carers are sometimes more at risk of social isolation and bullying, underachievement, absenteeism from school, and physical and mental ill health. Thank you for listening to this General Health and Lifestyles workshop. If you would like to discuss any of the topics we've talked about today or anything else that's related to your health and well-being, please get in touch with us. You can do this by making an appointment through school or contacting us via our text messaging service.